want to start with Obama and Solyndra and kind of go down this energy trail. This is some of the most amazing pieces of audio I think I have ever heard. This guy knows that there's no chance that anybody is going to hold his feet to the fire. There's no chance that anyone in the mainstream media will take and compare videotape of Obama saying exactly the opposite thing. Nobody will do it. And so he just says whatever he wants. Listen to the latest that he has just said on Solyndra.
We are doing the all-the-above strategy right. Obviously, we wish Solyndra hadn't gone bankrupt. Part of the reason they did was because the Chinese were subsidizing their solar industry and flooding the market in ways that Solyndra couldn't compete. But understand, this was not our program per se. Congress, Democrats and Republicans, put together a loan guarantee program because they understood historically that when you get new industries, it's easy to raise money for startups. But if you want to take them to scale, oftentimes there's a lot of risk involved. And what the loan guarantee program was designed to do was to help startup companies get to scale. And the understanding is
how about doing that? Hang on just a second. Hang on. President Obama, how about you help my little startup company? You're just so interested in reinventing the media. Why don't you help my little startup company? Oh, I remember why. You'd never do it, you weasel. And I wouldn't take the money from you because you're a weasel. It's not my money to take from the American people.
Yeah, it's not about him being a weasel. You wouldn't take it from a president you liked.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't take it from him because I wouldn't take his money because he's a weasel.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't also take his money because he's a weasel that has taken the money out of the taxpayer's pocket and then decided to go to Vegas and gamble it.
Did we ask him for that, by the way? He keeps saying, like, this is part of it. When you invest like this, it's a risk.
It's a risk.
We didn't ask you to take that risk.
No.
None of us asked for that.
You're taking our money and gambling. No, nowhere in the Constitution is that. When you've made your own little private stock market with guaranteed money. It's insane. That's what the stock market is for. People say, I'm going to put my money into investing in a company because I believe, me personally, my hard-earned money should go here because I believe in the project or because I believe this company has a chance of success. What he's done is he's taken the stock market and he has made, I mean, everybody, all these Occupy Wall Street and Democrats and everybody else complain about the stock market and how it's all collusion with these big companies and how the rich just keep getting richer. What he's done is he's torpedoing the stock market and then he's moved the stock market into the United States government. Well, you know, it's risky when you do these things. Then don't do them. I'm not asking you to take a risk with my hard-earned money. Don't do that. But notice he also, I swear to you, I don't know if the Navy SEALs, can we find out, can we just call anybody who's in the Navy SEALs, if they've heard, which one of the Navy SEALs, you know, when they went in to kill Osama bin Laden, which one of the Navy SEALs held the president's blazer for him while he pulled the trigger? Do we know? Do we know which one was holding his blazer? Because I'm sure he didn't want to get the blood on his blazer. So which one? This guy will take credit for absolutely everything that goes right, and anything that goes wrong, not his fault.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing that with the auto industry, which I don't think has really gone right. But he's taking credit for a program that he didn't do.
Yeah,
the auto industry thing wasn't him, and yet he takes all the credit for that.
Okay, so here he is saying, now listen again. He said, you know, look, this went wrong for several reasons, but this wasn't my idea. This wasn't our program. Okay. Now let's go to a flashback, something that nobody in the media will actually do. Do you have the flashback of Barack Obama? When he's announcing it. Oh, I thought you had that audio.
Yeah, no, I know the Republicans actually did an ad, I think, with it
yesterday.
They did
an ad.
We'll have to track it down. I know the per se thing was the big thing yesterday. But, yeah, there's a clip of Obama was not only taking credit for the program, he was taking credit for Solyndra at Solyndra. He was standing there at Solyndra saying, this program, all these loan guarantees are the reason that this factory is here standing today.
Yeah, we got to get the audio.
Yeah,
I thought you had the audio.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what this guy will do. Okay, so now let's go from clean energy to the latest on oil, and Barack Obama and taking credit now for the Keystone Pipeline, which he excuse me, you torpedoed the Keystone Pipeline. Now he's standing with a bunch of oil drums behind him, trying to image himself as the big energy oil guy that was working and taking down your gas prices. Hang on. What? How is that happening?